It's kiln unloading day. It's been a while since this fired. I was out of town, so I can touch it. It's completely cool. We have to wait until it's cool enough, ideally, where you can pick up the work with your hands. It just is better on the pottery if you let it cool. So there's a lot of anticipation because we don't know what has happened in the kiln. Sometimes there can be cracks. There's usually failure in some of the pieces. We can have cracks. You can't have explosions. And you know, it's small explosions inside the kiln. And that would be really bad with a glaze firing because the glaze is like a glass, and when it melts, if it pops, it'll stick to everything in the kiln. So there's always a little bit of anticipation, a little bit of excitement, a lot of excitement. This is mostly a kiln load of small things, tiny pots, jewelry, lots of jewelry, and I expect some failures with that. I'm still looking for the best way to fire those. This is my second set of jewelry, and some mugs and cups. So let's go. Yay! Yay! You have to see this. I don't see any explosions. Nice. Yes, 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 there's my happy dance. I didn't know for sure how the glaze would work on these tiny pots that I carved, but I was anticipating it would do just that. Can you see it? It's a celadon glaze, and the colors settled into the grooves of the patterns. I really like it. That's the purple. Here's the teal. Oh, that's pretty on a leaf pattern. Yes, 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 yes. So I can use the glazes I have. They work really well. It's not really bright, but this is exactly what I was wanting. And I might try some other techniques later where you can get popping bright colors. But this is good. Little pots. I like that one. And where I was holding them on the top with the tongs, looks fine. Looks fine. These are just precious little pots. Little things are fun. But they can also be mother's vases. I need to find, I think there's a poem. You know how a child will bring you one little flower? Well, there's your pot for one little flower. Dots. I need to hurry because I do have a lesson to teach here in about 45 minutes. So we're going to unload the kiln. So this is one of the firing methods. I used a bisque bowl that was a second, and it's fine. Oh, I can use it to put the pieces in, maybe. There we go. I hung the pieces by this wire, and it's a high temp wire, so it won't melt in the kiln. You have to make sure that it won't melt. And yay, they did not stick to anything. All of those are good to go. Ooh, I need something to put them in. I'm not going to use that bowl because it has all the little wires on it. I'll use one of these seconds. Why is this one a second? When I can't tell, you have to look really, really, really well. I might end up selling them at a discount, but there's some reason this one is a second. If I get it in the bright sun, I'll be able to tell. We're going to use it to put jewelry in. All right, very careful lifting these. They're quite heavy. I'd like to get some advancer shelves that are thin and they work really well, but they're really expensive. On my list. I need a new kiln. I want a new kiln. Yes! No failures. Looking into the kiln. We have more tiny mugs here, or not tiny mugs. There is one tiny pitcher with a little handle on it. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Isn't that precious? Tiny little pitcher. It worked. These are good. I need to make lots more tiny pieces. My porcelain that I use cracks. You have to dry it so slowly. I've talked about that. Nice. Keep going. Don't have time to slow down. The porcelain I use cracks a lot. It's finicky, but with smaller pieces, it's great. I can dry it a little faster instead of having to dry it super slowly like I have to for these. So it works well for the minis. And it's called Laguna Frost, the porcelain. I like it because it's super smooth. A really nice porcelain. But I'm thinking about trying some other porcelains that supposedly handle better. That one's a little wonky on the top. It's not perfectly round. Handmade pottery. It has a nice feel when you're holding. Do you get that special feeling? Just holding something that's made by hand. It's a little different. It's a lot different experience than using mass-produced cups, objects, mugs. I have the mass-produced ones also, but I also have plenty handmade pieces, my own, and those that I've picked up in my travels. A little cup. More tiny pieces, cute. I'm so pleased with that glaze, so pleased. It did exactly what I was hoping it would do. I don't know if you saw the making of these, and I was talking about what it would look like. But that's it. It's just subtle. But when you get up close, you see the intricate designs. I like it, and I can use the glazes that I have. Ooh, that one. What I was going to say also about this porcelain, this Laguna Frost, when you throw it thin, or carve it thin, it is translucent. I'm sure you can't see that. But I can see straight through the pot. I can see straight through the pot, because that one's really thin. The other porcelain that I'm going to try is not as translucent, but I'm not going for a lot of translucency. That one's a good one. A lot of times the bowls will crack along the bottom. I'm checking the thickness of it. That one's pretty even all the way. That will help. If it's a little thicker on the bottom, which happens, it tends to crack. Take this shelf out, and this is a pretty light load. I have the bottom shelf raised up from the floor, so I could have put more in, but everything fit almost. It looks good. Yeah, I can see some that are failures, but take a look. That's it. Looks very different from when it was glazed.
What if you get lost and you're taking this on video? If you get lost, it's going to be on video.